So today it's going to be a little different. I'm going to go over why I bought a C6 Corvette and what my plans are in the future with the car. It's not going to be a super exciting video. Not a lot's going to happen, but it is going to break down on why I have the car. And I think it's pretty important for further notice of why this car is here. So let's get into it. So before I get into why I bought the car, I figured I should probably go over what this is. It's a 2009 C6 Corvette. It's the base model. I'm not built with money, so here it is. There is a few things already done to it, the wheels, and then I guess apparently, I didn't know this going into it, but that was on there from the previous owner. Engine bay is practically stock for now. I got the side markers all done. Taillights are all done. And then we got the C7 type headlights in the front. And I think that's about it other than a full exhaust. I'll show you guys or give you guys a clip and a little bit on what the car sounds like. I think it sounds pretty nasty. But yeah, that's basically all I've done to the car so far. But in the background is my Mustang. That's the daily. And then there is one car missing. We have a 3-valve Mustang that is currently across the street. We needed more space, so we put it across the street, long story short. But yeah, that's the basics of what my Corvette here. Now, when I got it, right now it has 63,000 miles, I want to say. High-ish, kind of. It's not perfect. As you can see, there's like this coating. I want to say maybe like oil or something spilled on it. So it looks all crappy. So right now we have new covers on the way. That I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I think I'm just going to sand that down and repaint it. But I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, it's not perfect. That's really the only problems I had with it. The paint was pretty good though. So that's always a plus. Side note, these are also new. Not very important, but I remembered. Inside the car, all stock, but for a 2009 car, it ain't too bad. I mean, you gotta give them credit where credit is due. It's pretty good. Other than the fake carbon right there, I have no complaints. You can tell at moments it is a 2009 car, but it's pretty nice for what it is. I think the best part about it is the heads-up display that usually shows in the left corner. But I mean, look at the seats. Not too shabby. Now, plans with the car. I'm not too sure. When I first bought it, I thought of pro charging it, but right now, financially, I don't know if I want to do that because I still have the Mustang that I want to continue doing, make that faster. But I also have the 3-valve, which you guys will eventually see, that I need to build. I bought it, haven't even touched it. So I think I want to go there, but I want to finish this car before I start another project. So that's kind of what I've been deciding recently. I've also been lately thinking about nitrous, but I don't know if I want to go that route. I've also just thought about maybe putting a cam in it, putting some fun stuff in the car, and calling it a day where I can just have a fun car that I can take out, unlike what that's going to be, where I'm not going to be able to take that one out very often. But I'm curious what you guys think. I kind of want to throw nitrous just for those times where I want to have fun, but I also just think I want a fun car I can just take out whenever I want that doesn't have a ton of power. But who knows? That's what I said about that thing over there, and here we are. So we'll see where it goes. So a little bit of backstory. I never planned on buying a Corvette. I didn't even consider it. To be fair, I always thought it was out of my price range, so that's kind of a big reason on why I never really considered it. But I always started out as a Ford guy. That's not my first car. My first car was a 2016 Mustang EcoBoost. That is what got me into cars. I'll throw in a picture of it somewhere around here. And then it was that one, the GT, which then I supercharged and yeah, did everything I did with that one. So now it's here and I don't think I'm done, but that's for another day. And then is when everything for the reason I have the car happened, which we will get into in a second. So the reason I do not have my 2016 Mustang anymore is kind of why that's here. I had it originally right after I had this car. So technically I did have all three of them at a time, but things changed. It was kind of time for it to go. I just decided to get a new daily because a 2016 Mustang EcoBoost, as good as it is, arguably not the most dailyable car. So that's my Civic. That's not very important. And then that's what got me the 3-valve. So now I have these three plus one somewhere else. I guess that kind of leads me into why is the car here? And that story is never fun to tell. So August 6th, 2023, I got a call while I was in Las Vegas celebrating my 21st birthday that my cousin, who I'm not going to get too far into it, was my brother, long story short, had died at 19 years old. And let me tell you, never a call you really want to get. I think that goes without being said. Now, you guys didn't know him. I did, obviously. We always talked about what cars we wanted growing up. Corvette was always that car he would talk about. Really, he would talk about the C5, but I really couldn't get myself to get pop-up headlights. It's just not my thing, but I'm not going to lie, ever since I bought one of these, I kind of like the C5 Corvette, but don't tell anybody. So that's why it's here. It's for him. It's kind of a tribute. And now I'm kind of at a loss of what I should do with it for him. I just want to show it around, really. It was a spontaneous thing, and kind of, like I said earlier, I never thought I would get a Corvette. I kind of thought I would always get another Mustang or something like that. I do not regret getting a Corvette. Great car. Fantastic car. But I definitely didn't think it through very far, so now I'm with a Corvette here. Yeah, that's why I got the Corvette. It sucks. That is the reason why it's here. I'm sure he'd love it. I wish he could see it. I'm sure he's looking down right now and he loves it, hopefully. Ain't no C5, but she'll do. But yeah, so before he passed, he actually ended up getting a 2001 Cobra. It's like a tan color. If I have any photos, I'll put it up for you guys to see. But obviously he didn't end up getting a Corvette, but he definitely talked about it. But I think Corvettes were probably out of our price range at the time, which is why he ended up getting a Cobra, which, don't get me wrong, are not cheap whatsoever. But it is pretty cool. But unfortunately, he didn't get the time to get a Corvette. And so I'm lucky enough to have that time. And now here it is. Doesn't seem real. One, that he's gone, and two, now that I have a Corvette. I don't know if you guys believe in God or not, but maybe it was just meant to be. I don't know. Now, I'm not going to go much more in detail with it because, I mean, I'm not sure whether you guys really even care. But it's also really not that important to you guys. But I think it was important that you guys know on why this car is here. I don't think it will be going anywhere for maybe ever. You guys are going to see a lot of this car and a lot of this car. But I do want people to know whenever they see this car, that is why it's here. And to me, there's no more important meaning than why that's here. It's always a reminder. Enjoy life while you got it. Tomorrow is never a given. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you guys put on notifications for the next video. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.